You ever get asked what type of ADHD you have? It's something that I've been asked a few times, and I don't have a diagnosis like that. It shows me that there's actually a very different level of care, even across the UK, but also it's different in different parts of the world where the condition is more understood, perhaps even to the point where it's overdiagnosed, maybe. But in the UK, there seems to be a very different sort of take on it. It's almost like, even though the condition has been around for centuries, there's only really been any work done on it in the last few decades, and it's not really been much of a thing in the UK. And I basically got my diagnosis. I was like, yeah, here's some meds, we'll review in a year. And that was it. And that's all I've had. But there's sort of like a couple of different kinds, well, three. And one is the sort of hyperactive, impulsive kind. So you'd have a lot more of those sort of behaviors. And I'd say that I demonstrate a lot of the impulsive behaviors, sometimes today even still, where I just suddenly get an idea in my mind, and it's often a bad idea, like, yeah, I'm just going to see how much I can drink today, and do it. The hyperactive side is less physically hyperactive, though I do have trouble sitting still. And that, I get, especially if there are other people around, I find myself walking round and round in circles, or trying to do cleaning or whatever. Like, when there's people there, I have to keep moving, and I have a lot of trouble relaxing. And if I am sat down, I need almost to play with my hands constantly, or play with my phone. So the hyperactivity isn't in the sense that it was as a kid, where I was just constantly rah all over the place. But then there's sort of the inattentive side, which is sort of more on the problems with memory and stuff like that, and your attention, obviously. And again, these are things that I definitely think I demonstrate. And when I've been looking into it more and more, I do think that I'm probably the combined type, which is combination of the two. I know I haven't given a full description of either, but this is just a short video. And I think that, people can obviously have traits from one or the other, but not be fully in that. It's almost like it's a bit of a spectrum. There's a set number of behaviors, and you might do a little bit of one or the other, but it's sort of where you sit. And I think I cross over both. But reading up on them, I definitely think that my wife probably sits in the inattentive sort of category. And it'd be really interesting if she starts taking this journey with me and finds out if she has a diagnosis or not. But yeah. What about you? What are you?